back. If you
Usually when I put it on my bed and lay it down.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the Denver Broncos behind their new signal color, Case Keenum, do battle with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few moments ago, the emotional leader of the Chiefs defense, Eric Berry, making his way out of the tunnel. He and his mates will get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Yeah, I got my shit wrecked. Dennis was 30 catches, 483 yards, 300 yards, 49 catches, 21 yards. Yeah, 9 more catches, obviously. 27 catches and a
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. Bringing them out is the second-year man, Patrick Mahomes, taking over for Alex Smith here in 2018 as the KC starter.
I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Why is your stream buffering?
on your hot spot.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On his hill, he's got it. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Tyreek Hill from last week, there are the numbers. 7 catches, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Hey, I'm playing Thursday night. I'm not playing Monday night.
Oh my God, here we go. Come on, Todd.
And I think we got to jump
here.
I'm
playing Monday night against Houston.
Encroachment defense.
Well, Davies.
So they will accept.
I like how it actually says sub linebacker when it shows the penalty.
Oh, I am playing Thursday night. Why aren't we wearing Color Rush?
I think it's a glitch.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I thought I was playing Monday night, honestly.
They go play action here.
Get it, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. That's what we do.
Shaquille Barrett. Not dropping into coverage, he comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I told you after the game I had to sit down and talk with the defense,
so
bro.
quickly, Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Yeah, I kept telling him Justin Simmons is not just our defense, bro. It's a team effort. You head out of your ass, bro.
Guess who I got to deal with?
The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good luck, son.
Oh my god. Him and Jadavian Clowney, I gotta deal with.
They'll run it now. This is
I'm praying for you. Derek Wolf's back. One of my rookies is back. One of my running backs back. And my left guard, Ron Leary's back.
Boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on
dude, I
third
can't believe I lost to the Cardinals, man.
I knew you were gonna lose to them. Like, it was just destined. They had your number in preseason with the bench. They had the number with the
Come on, man. Why you guys leave the holes, the zone so wide open, bro?
On the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Come on, dude. I know we don't have Von Miller, but let's get in there, boys. Let's eat. Right, come on.
He creates mismatches
I love
with his
y'all.
size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I hope he plays for
They'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
The only way we'll play each other is if we finish the same spot in the divisions.
Second down.
By the looks of it. You're at the bottom of yours.
Closed on that one, coming up and run support, made a big-time tackle.
I barely won all my games.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
It's very possible for me to. Let's go, Shaq! Let's go! Let's eat, boy!
Shaquille Barrett.
Oh, I didn't celebrate. I'm not used to celebrating.
And takes him down for a loss of 9.
Bro, I just took my medication. I'm going to be all drugged out in like 30 minutes.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot.
Watch me go, like watch me play godly.
Why can't I see the kick mark? Did you put that on?
Protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
I can see the kick meter, the kick art.
You switched it on?
No, you put it on.
Oh, fumble! Oh my god, look! When they fumble, it goes straight into the fucking offense's hands. God damn, look at Derek Wolf. He's pulling a Von Miller. Oh, so good
Plays
night.
like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual.
Dude, Derek
for the
Wolf's a
team that
monster.
lost it to get it back. Because
He's
it's
a
a
monster.
quarterback. The ball
Yeah, I mean,
gets
he's
away
a
from him.
monster.
Patrick
Everyone
against
else is trying to execute what
DeAndre
they're supposed to
Hopkins.
do on
Okay.
offense. They're usually
I'm about to give me a
looking
Derek
in the
Wolf
other
jersey.
direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Bro, I'm about
In
to
this
order
case,
a custom
teammate is able to come up
Nike
with the
Vapor
ball.
Untouchable $350 jersey from NFL Shop.
4. Ooh.
For me, bro, 21 Benya on the back, my guy.
Oh
This is
my
taken to the 14.
Come on, dude.
An 8-yard return there after a
If I do the sound effect, you gotta check them out.
Why,
Yo, I've always wanted a custom jersey since I was a kid. A stitched one, not a fucking screen print.
Born and raised in Brownwood, Texas, played his college ball at Houston. It's
Kick on, let's go interception, Raekwon McMillan. Dude, this fucking defense has been creating turnovers for these past 2 weeks. It's like insane.
I haven't met
7
anybody
picks.
who's thrown more
And he only had the one
interceptions than
TD pass
me.
in that game, so he's trying to turn that
Like, I
around.
throw so
I don't
many
know if
interceptions.
anyone who
It's
gets so
ridiculous.
many interceptions per game but doesn't win.
Alright, Damian Williams, come on, bro. You got the rock. Oh my god. How does a fat dude dive so far to tackle my feet?
For real.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And
Ron
this
Leary's back in the
O-line is
lineup.
the
Hey,
lifeblood of the
hey,
offense.
They establish the tone.
David Williams and Damian Williams. Those are my running backs.
I have to spread my receivers out wide. Like, I literally have to run everyone outside. Like, so Parker Stills on one side, Derby Amendola and someone else on the other. Just so I can get more than 2 yards.
Oh my god, of course. Fuck, dude.
Houston's locked down.
All three of his picks have been against me. This dude picked me off twice the last time we played each other.
Another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
And then he picks me off right now.
Team as a whole,
That was
you have to find a way to
Fuller?
make those interceptions, quote unquote, go away.
UCLA, boy.
They've got to go out there on such a
That's
streak,
annoying.
at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening,
Fuller,
they lose
UCLA.
confidence in the quarterback.
Oh, from no, I thought you meant who's on the
Carries
Chiefs.
this one all the way
No,
down to the
I'm trying to figure out who was
A
going.
good pickup there at 22. Just the
my
first
HDR
quarter of
looks
tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays
I don't know
like
how
that.
to. Is there like a thing for your HDMI to plug in?
And they don't get him on
No,
the
just go
ground.
Or I have to go to my
You can
TV?
always tell because I can just tell you from my days, I
Like, it's
remember
taking
being
a
in
while to set
college
up.
and worrying all off season about our
You have to
season
turn it
opener
on
opponent,
your PlayStation
and they
setting.
had a receiver that could shake and
Oh.
bake with the best of them.
And
I
then
talked to him about the first pass of the
if
game.
the game is
Go
if the game
was
has
incredible. Ended up having a pretty
HDR,
decent ball game. If I
should
missed him,
automatically set
it
it.
would have been a different story.
This one.
They'll try to pound it in with
Derek
Mills.
Wolf.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
HDR on automatic. Your TV
Kelsey
does not
out in the
support
slot
HDR. Yes,
right.
it does.
Look at that.
Here's
How
Mahomes,
many?
3rd and goal.
Oh, Shane Ray with the
Watkins,
pick.
and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Take it to the house. Take it to the house.
By the former first-round
Or
pick,
not.
Shane
Oh,
Ray.
he's still going. He's still going. He's still going. Get off of me, Tyreek Hill. Get off of me. Let's go.
All the way down inside the 35-yard line.
What the
Not
fuck?
that time for Watkins.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head.
God,
before
Shane
the ball
Ray's a
goes in the
monster,
cup.
bro.
This looked like a
It's
slam
like
dunk
my
for
TV
points
does
on this
support
drive,
it.
didn't it?
How
Instead, they
how
throw an
many
interception, and they're gonna
HDMI
come away
outputs do you
empty.
have on your TV?
What?
Try it. Are you sure you're putting it in the port that supports it?
Yeah, it's an HDMI too.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back
just check the
onto the
manual
field.
of the
And
TV.
following the interception,
Because on mine,
just
like,
any
only 2 of my
interception,
ports,
are
I
you
think,
a little bit
support
more
HDMI.
cautious when you
The
start
third
that next
HDMI
drive, or no,
doesn't.
you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Think about manually.
let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense
We
at
better
all.
fucking
Wanna
score
attack the
now,
seat.
dude. If we
How
don't
they
score,
attack them here.
I'm gonna quit Madden.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. And he will find his man for the first time. And there's Thomas. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Tyler Collins, subscribe to your channel. Hey, Tyler Collins, if you're still watching, bro, thanks. I'd be on Madden every day just playing season. Me and my cousin, we go through like four seasons within the first 2 weeks. By the time we're done, we're like 10 seasons in. Your rookies become veterans and everything. It's crazy.
And on
grind
3rd
out
down, a
Madden.
nickel formation here defensively.
Case Keenum, no interceptions. Come on, Case. You're the Case that runs the place.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. He's got him in. It's Williams. And down inside
Would've been
the
a sick-ass
15,
juke move,
shy of
though.
the 10. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in
I'd dig
succession
it.
back-to-back.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
I'm down
be
for a Z
aware a
spot
ball
right
may
now.
come your way.
And into the red zone
Who wants
now,
the ball?
Charles. They
Who wants
told
the rock?
us
Come on.
offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge
I would love to
priority, and
get
the
DT
key
the
was to
ball.
get
I would
points. So
love
you
to
know
get him
that
the ball
all
right
the time during the week they talked about executing,
I would
taking
love
care
to
of the
get DT the
football,
ball.
no big mistakes. Make sure they put
Please,
points on
can
the
your boy
board
get DT the
and
ball?
come out of it with that.
That was my fault.
Complete. Time for a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City. And right now in the
Allen
National
Bailey.
Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the
Put my
pass.
thing
Those are the kind of points that this unit needs to make because
It says
they
HDMI
know
one
that
part.
going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're
David
playing,
Emerson.
they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip
David
away at their
Emerson.
timing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, what the fuck? Why does it do that?
still not there.
I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, no. I can't even find my manual. I don't know the letter. I was supposed to be in the box.
To the air, Keenum on second down.
Oh no! And Eric Berry!
Great guy.
Free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Go, Eric Berry.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
Bro, I hear myself screaming.
What's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Dude. He wasn't even... I fucking hate this game. I hate all Madden.
You love it.
Unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit
for you,
now.
boys.
And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring and moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
8 yards on the
Ron Leary, he just came back and now he's out for the game.
If these lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Here we go now.
Play action. Now
the Dolphins lost 26-24.
Oh, Justin Simmons, you monster.
Incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's see the all-star D. Derek
Wolf. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the
Babyface Shane Ray.
No fucking wonder why we lost. Brock Osweiler went 10-21. How do you miss 11 passes?
Generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
David Fields 8 for 11, 115.
Come on.
Kalen Balazs, 10 carries, 37 yards.
Oh, he's going outside. Get him! Come on! Yes!
And that goes up quickly there as he gets it out to about the 17. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Good shit, Todd. I don't know why he didn't play so much
job right
earlier
there.
in the
Just
year.
kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards
Glad
the
to see you,
sideline.
bro.
Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Taking it about the 36. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
I mean, I respect you for everything you've done.
Why is he a 96 when he hasn't played in 2 years? Huh? Make him a 90.
For them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach
that's
him.
so
Do you
annoying,
do it with a little bit of humor, maybe
The
you
Rockies still throw the ball.
practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message,
come
it has to be
on.
done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Come on, bro. If I make the sound effect, you got to pull the move off.
2nd and 3.
That's
I'd say it's
a
pretty good
given. Come
strategy
on.
if you throw interceptions on
No
back-to-back
way!
drives. Let's see if the running backs can
Why does this game
get
do
things
that?
going. Also,
When you run,
he
you're
motivates
throwing
your
on the
offensive
run
line.
to
I
the
think they're ready
quarterback's
to move
throwing
to fire out
side.
hit someone.
I thought
He
the defense might
overthrows
be a little
them.
more prepared for that run.
But the receiver doesn't know how to jump up for it.
It's incomplete.
Sanders, that's your
Took a
specialty,
shot,
dude. Come
couldn't
on.
connect.
That's so annoying.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Sorry. Get him.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Wow, he must have hit a grand slam right now. My dad just yelled.
From the 50, it's Keenum, eluding the pressure right.
You set your feet and you still throw like that, Keenum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
Early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to
I stopped running so you can set your feet, bro.
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
God.
3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
I fucking hate how I can't see where the ball.
And not what he was hoping for.
God
there
damn
as
it,
this
look
hit
at how
in the
wide
end
open he
zone
was.
For a touchback.
Let's go, boys. JJ Watt's such a trip because I literally panic now when I pass. Because he breaks through every time.
Oh, our defense has been laying things out today. We came to play. Todd Davis hitting dudes.
Todd Davis, I haven't heard from him in fucking years.
Yeah.
Where they showed you how they make sounds for movies. This is for real.
Jakeem Grant just fumbled.
Oh, come on, watch the ball.
Who is this against?
How the fuck do you fumble when he hits you from the hip? And he just shoved you. E motherfucking A, dude.
Will be accepted.
Here we go again. First and 5.
Here to start the drive after the penalty. It's first.
Give me that. Jerome Baker with a pick. Fuck you, DeAndre Hopkins. Eat my ass. Run it back, boys. Run it back. They can't catch you. They can't.
Oh my God. Stuart Cravens! Come on, get there! How does that work?
Hey.
Man.
Hey. You're yelling when I'm yelling, and it's pissing me off. Because I don't know what to yell.
Just yell. Who cares?
No, because I can hear you yelling, and I want to listen to what you're saying, but I can't.
You can watch it. You can hear it in the stream afterwards.
No. Touchdown Kenny Stills. Dude, Jerome Baker picked on Deshaun Watson and literally was running with full momentum. But Lamar Miller coming from an angle from behind him, and I just missed it. Oh, coming from the angle behind him stops his momentum, and he just gets tackled instantly at the 1. How does that work?
It works perfectly fine.
Before they can run another play, the clock hits triple zeros.
I'm over here yelling.
Why did he stop
so quick?
Possession of the football as we begin the second quarter.
Literally everything that happens to me that makes me yell, some way it happens to you, and you start yelling as well.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
How? Okay, Patty Mahomes can throw on the run, but Case Keenum can't throw when he sets his feet. Okay, Madden.
Throw is that? That was accurate.
It makes fucking sense, dude.
Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Fuck you, Chuck Kendrick West.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the
backfield.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it second and goal.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. It's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against
Brandon Marshall, pick it off.
You don't base align your players when you run the soft blocks or cloud blocks with your corner?
Nope.
So they play deep, so they don't.
They've been
So
denied
it's not an
touchdowns
easy
in the
burn
red
for
zone
the
twice
receivers
already.
if they go deep.
Here comes third and goal.
Brave, yes.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
Oh my God, how is that open?
Oh, well, yeah, with me, like my
Touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
Fucking 3 doesn't work.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower,
at the end of the first quarter,
right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the play?
It's like every game I have to throw 2 interceptions. Some fucking game. In this game, I threw them both in the fucking first quarter.
There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Anybody ever throws 5, they're just a bum.
That's David Fails.
Demarius Thomas gets set to go again on offense.
Oh, come on, guys. Demarius Thomas is a fucking Pro Bowler. We have to give him a good season.
I would guess you would start to see
I
maybe
guess.
some screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands.
You guys, if we're running right, can you block him to the opposite direction? Jeez, man. Why is my O-line fucking retarded?
I say just 4 verts.
Fucking retarded. Fucking retarded.
Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. On play action, now Keenum. To the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh, I'm about to give it the
And he's brought down after a good game.
3 of 8, 2
A good
interceptions.
pick up there of 20 yards.
Bro.
So they're on that play offensively. They were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So
Dude, every time I juke,
DB,
bro.
how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the
Right there.
receiver and leave your zone. So you have to
I
have
was literally
discipline
standing
in
right
order
there next to
to
the tight end, and he threw it to him, and I didn't. I just fucking went
receiver's
off.
crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then
Block
when
extra
the
point. Let's
ball
go.
is actually thrown,
Davian Howard.
secure the tackle.
Yeah.
When they're moving on crossing routes,
like that's
if
the
you
first
miss
one
a
you
tackle,
blocked.
it usually results in a big
No,
play.
I blocked one against the Lions.
I got my rookie running back in there. Come on,
But they
David
picked it
Williams.
up, which is annoying.
Go, David. Go, David.
And he's brought
Wow.
down.
I finally
Give
get
him
him.
14 yards there and a Denver first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
Damn, all of a sudden you're just getting holes to run through, huh?
All of a sudden, son. All of a sudden.
How do I only have 23 total yards?
Williams.
Oh my God. If Garrett Bowles is not there, this shit would have been over.
But a teammate
Say
comes
ogre or
along and
ogre?
scoops it up.
Okay.
Almost like
Ogre.
it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy
Can't just
comes
add an
through
O at the
and
end of
picks
it.
him up.
What are you talking about?
Hey, what are you talking about, eh? Jake,
Oh,
butt! Let's go! Jake, what
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
What a
First
screen.
time they've hooked up here.
Apparently
For
screens
17
work in
and a
this
first
game.
down.
Oh, they said
And now
screen.
the passing game here in the second quarter starting to
It's
heat
screen.
up a
It
little
does
bit.
say screen.
Don't you feel the rhythm
Screen or
starting
never
to
mind. No, that's
happen, right? You see it now. The
play
confidence
action
is starting
screen
to rise.
because apparently
I think
wide
now as a
receiver
play
screens
caller,
don't work.
Because that is
Because the
happening,
defense
you
knows
lean
you're
on it
running
a
it.
little bit more. You don't go
Idiot.
totally away
They said
from running the
scream,
football,
like scream.
but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole
It's
lot
like,
of
I guess
confidence.
screaming works in the game.
It really does. Oh shit, they're bringing the heat. They're bringing the heat! And I just threw a pick to Tyrann Mathieu. Fuck my life, dude.
And he's brought down just outside
Fuck my
of the 10
life.
at the 11. It's a
Why is
gain
he
of
sitting there as a
7,
QB
and they'll make it a
spy,
second
though?
down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I think no one watches the stream.
On second down, here's Keenum.
Ah!
It's Thomas.
Yeah,
And
he jumped on sides, Will Hayes.
Get there,
Had nothing better to do,
tackled down
apparently.
at the 1. And that
Guys
pickup will
just
be
3
good
and
for a
4.
first down. Give him 10 yards exactly on the quick slant.
Sean Madden is a disappointment.
Yep.
You know what's funny? I'm like, I have a winning record. But I'm over here
Yeah,
talking shit about
crazy.
Madden.
Throwing again is Keenum. Escaping the pressure right. And
Dude!
he releases
Sean!
it. And that'll
Come on!
No one,
looking to go back
no
to
one knows how
Thomas
to-
again. And that'll bring up second
no one knows how
down.
to do anything on my team.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively.
Marius is
If
butt
he's able to
naked.
get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead,
He really tried to
pressure
throw
from
it
the
to him.
front got to him and
He was
forced the
butt
incompletion.
naked,
You're
Sean.
right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Oh, let's go, Fumagalli!
Bronco touchdown. Troy Fumagalli, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. So second and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
And the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of that.
Give me that
do they
Jerome
throw
Baker
it? Do they
second pick
run
of the
it?
game.
They worked it out to perfection on that
Run
one.
that
by
shit
throwing
back,
it.
Oh, I missed the extra
And
point.
it's no good. He misses
finger
the
slipped.
extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
I'm crippled.
Oh, my user God.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You know what's funny?
What's up? Okay.
Denver's going to be bummed in real life, but apparently in Madden
way back out onto the field. And that last
drive, remember those words, son. Remember those words.
I mean, I said that last year, and look at them.
When they win the Super Bowl, by Sean, remember what you said on August 9th at 8:18 p.m.
Why would you change anything?
Is it really 8:18?
Confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing.
And then you're like, what I say? Now I'm gonna play the stream.
You're gonna pull it up from your archives. At this time, you said these exact words.
It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because
let's go. Tannehill's a fucking god.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Came back at the right time. Right side of the gateway to the new gate.
It's West.
No way he got that first down. No way he got that first down. I was about to say, if y'all gave him the first down, I would have left Madden forever.
Forces a punt situation on 4th.
This vantage point,
I would have left Madden forever.
Here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go
oh,
for
wow,
it, you
got
don't
lucky.
It, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do.
Wait, where's Jadavian Clowney?
51 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Another drive
My
getting
stream
ready to
fluctuates
start
between 2
here.
and 4 people.
Thomas. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football.
I know the
Losing
two
here
is
in
me
the
and
second quarter, he's been really quiet.
You're watching it.
What do you have to do? And it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him?
Good job, Anador, dude. You're really good across the middle of the field.
And get their offense kick-started.
He does have the 2 catches, but pretty quiet. He's got him in.
Dude, look at the play, Sean. Look at the play I just had. Oh my God. I thought I was gonna get pissed off.
Of course he threw to Demarius Thomas.
I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver
I already
over
know.
6 foot,
Right when I saw you audible.
there, let him grab it, and he did.
Look at it. Look at the quarterback, though. I was just in there.
We always talk about that one.
Damn it, I ran out of bounds watching your play, dude. I could have
No!
your life.
Don't play me! What?
Yeah, you're like, watch this. I threw it to Devontae Parker thinking I was running straight and ran out of bounds.
So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
Oh my God, dude. I cut inside because you were going outside, pictures.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of
Put it
space,
forward!
a little
Put it
bit of time
forward!
so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Albert Wilson's a beast when he's in. I literally just started getting him when he's in. Just because he can get
this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision.
Emmanuel Sanders.
And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Why is it when the defensive players that get off of a block super fast, they don't get juked out?
Let's go!
Man.
Look at this move!
And the Broncos are in for 6.
Touchdown, let's go.
All
like
receivers in the league are plenty good enough.
Oh, Emmanuel Sanders. Oh my God.
That was the best juke I've ever done in my life. He slid, bro. Oh, say good night. Who was that?
His own teammate. That's the only reason why he scored.
Oh, Sanders is a beast, bro. I love you, Sanders.
I just do a touchdown right now. So just like you wide open
now for the extra point.
Oh, made this extra point.
I'm telling you, Tannehill's the lifeblood of this team. Literally, we're playing super well.
You were yelling at him just first 4 games of the season.
I was yelling at David Fields. He was hurt.
Hey, the Browns are still beating the Steelers.
Now McManus on to kick this
that
one off.
juke
You got
is
hurt
nasty, bro.
You got hurt against Oakland in like the
This
second
one
quarter.
fielded at the 5.
Ah!
It is up across the 25 and down at the 28.
My stream is at that part right now.
Which one?
When he jukes him
Now
out.
Sharkhandrick West.
Oh,
That was
sorry.
disgusting, bro.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Can't take
A
him
minute
on.
59 to go in the first half.
You can't take
We're
Sammy
back
Watkins.
to Arrowhead after this. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And Hill with it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Remember what happened last game?
Get out of here. You ain't getting no first, cuz. You're the ball back, so I can go score again for half.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Operating from the red zone now.
Wow, look at Travis Kelce get that butt naked.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 7.
You know what's funny? Frank Gore and Kalen Ballage don't have 100 yards rushing,
They
but
gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now
get outside, Kenyon. Get outside, Kenyon.
Shit. Lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Good shit, Shaquille.
Go is a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him to
It wasn't a bad juke, though.
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Oh, the birthday Parker. What? What the fuck was that?
Oh, good shit, Chris. I love you, Chris Harris.
I threw on the run, threw a high pass to Parker, who beat Jonathan Joseph, and Jonathan Joseph still picks it off. That makes no sense. It's to his right side, too. Why is that a thing?
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the kick by Butker is good.
Why is that a thing, though? In Madden, like...
You know what? I'm not going to lie. The Chiefs have nice looking elements in this game.
Good job defensively to hold
that shade of red.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. Points went against them, but that feels a whole
Here we go. We got 48 seconds to at least get in the field. What the hell are you guys doing? Stop fucking around. Come on.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back
10 of 16,
out onto the field.
160 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Let me get off the couch real quick.
To try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
22.
Keenum now on first down.
Let's go, Stephen Anthony with the pick. That's Deshaun Watson. Third?
How's that a fumble?
Oh, no, but I got a shot for him.
God. Now back right here, defending the fucking red zone.
All know the receivers and their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they send some blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
there.
had a chance. They popped the
Get
ball
upfield.
in the backfield.
Get up. I said get upfield, and you just fucking run out. You run out of bounds when I fucking tell you to go upfield. What's wrong with this game?
I heard you yelling. That's how that felt.
Yeah.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
Oh, I saw that!
You
still dropped it.
Jars the ball free and brings up
Another pick. I literally I threw a pick just to pick off Deshaun Watson again.
Defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
My dad hasn't been caring.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
The doors closed and everything, and people
Looking
can
outside, and he's got a man. That's West.
I have 5 takeaways. Texans have 4.
Held on to another field goal.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Dude, I cannot believe that was perfect. They played up on DT and everything, but for some reason, Case
You play a
Keenum
morning game? Wow.
fumbled the ball.
Wait,
Yep.
how do you play a morning game but it looks dark out there?
And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards halftime.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level,
Yeah, they
right?
have
Same
fucking
score
enhanced
each
hearing.
time.
You usually said
You just
intense.
start over, now you get the second half to play.
Intense hearing.
They do. It's intense.
The Bronco offense now set to come
Case
back
Keenum. He didn't throw an
onto the
interception. He
field.
just fumbled
Time
it, bro.
quickly
Come on,
fading
Case.
here in the second.
Come on, you're the
Watson,
Case that
10
runs the
17.
place.
Offensively, they want to play this.
Deshaun Watson's 10 of 17, 118 yards, with 1 touchdown, 5 interceptions.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Why can't I put my halfbacks on fucking pass block?
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That worked! That worked! What the hell? What the hell? This is the best day of my life. Sean, look at this shit, bro. I don't know how that worked, bro. How can Case Keenum throw that perfect, but can't set his feet and throw the ball?
What the fuck is that?
What kind of shit is this? Hey, I'll take it. I won't complain.
Jerome Baker, you gotta pick that off. That's your 3rd pick right there if you pick that off. Then you have a chance to break the interception record. Or tie it at least.
On 1st down, Keenum. He's going to air one out.
Dude, you don't even know. Like,
Let's go!
Down Denver. Demarius Thomas.
What?
In the
What?
final seconds of the first half.
what's with
And
me
the
not
Broncos
being able to
have broken
swat the ball
tie.
at least?
So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they
Get lit,
just
DT.
I'm like
Get
right
lit,
on
bro.
there.
You earned it.
Kickoff.
Yeah,
You earned it, bro.
Sounds
Get
like
lit.
ear
Get the
raping me.
kickoff taken care of and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Fuck you, Nelson. That's what you get.
Why do you keep throwing it to Demarius Thomas?
If they play up on DT, I'm going to throw it over the top.
Tack on the extra
Plain and
point.
simple. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. You play up, I throw it over. That's how it goes.
So I'm gonna play up against DT.
I'm gonna throw it over the top.
Extra point winds up successful. That drive
DT had like
started
native
on
2
their
speed on him
25.
too.
2 plays, 75 yards later.
Yeah, but
That got
apparently
me
he always
in
has like
zone.
+3 height on everyone.
And plus 5 release.
Yeah.
Oh, that got me lit. It's kind of
McManus
hot.
on to kick this one off.
Fuck
I
yeah,
can
dude.
see you in the stream.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down
Another
at the
interception. That's his
23,
6th
make it
pick in the game.
24-yard line.
Oh, Rashad Jones has a pick. It's his 20th career interception. Wow.
How did Jake Butt get hurt on the field goal? Shoulder tear. Say good night.
They probably fucking. He probably tried to extend.
Oh, we're going into halftime up 20-13. Let's go. This is what I like.
And
You
we're
were just.
running short here.
Your team was ahead of mine, and now I'm ahead of you.
Half number 1. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman. Well, I know
sorry, Coach.
Dude,
I'm kind of hyped right now. I gotta
why are
get
these
this.
linebackers like? They just don't. They're
Dude, and I'm crippled,
unbeatable.
Sean. I only have 3 fingers because my pinky's broken, dude. Come on.
You act like that's hard.
It is hard. Let me see you do it. Oh!
And good starting field position. He'll get this one.
I mean, if you were watching me, yeah,
at the
that's how we do it.
35-yard line.
Sorry, son. I gotta get this dub.
Demarius Thomas gets set to go again
All right,
on
offense.
That's
Come
pass
on.
interference, but they're going to call holding on
as you
me.
see already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000
Holding,
is a
holding.
real possibility. Long way to go in the season.
It's always on the offense.
Dude, I
Dude.
can't run in this game to save my life.
You're telling me the linebackers and D-line are unjukable at the line of scrimmage. Like one cut is like useless.
Like if you said, hey, let's play a game, running only, I instant lose.
Every receiver believes he's going to win that battle, and you know they all do.
You start the game.
You know what the defenders do, how what their moves are.
Come on, dude! I just needed 1 second.
In there to get him his second sack
Bro.
of the afternoon. Well, there was
Now it's
second
3rd and
long, now it's
19.
third and
Where's my
longer. They're
boy
going the wrong direction.
Demarius Thomas?
They're moving exactly
Look
the way
for
they
him.
want to, but you're
Just that's all you
exactly
gotta do is look for him.
definitely going the wrong
Throw it his
direction.
way.
3 guys by 1 guy, but no one knows how to whatchamacallit, swap the ball.
3rd and long. It's Keenum.
Oh my God, that linebacker got mad dives over there. Come on, bro. You couldn't do that in real life, number 53. I see you, though. I see you.
Bobby McCain, you just got burnt by Will Fuller. You piece of shit. You're my fastest corner, and you just got burnt.
I thought you were going to say you're my hero.
No, he's my fastest corner, and he just got burnt right now.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps.
All right, here comes Fatty Mahomes.
They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
Dude, I don't even have fun.
And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room. All right?
I wish it kind of was at the end of the season, so you never done the playoffs if you made it.
Stop them defensively.
I missed the sack, but Brendan Langley didn't. God dog it.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody
Could have been Shaq
faked out.
Barrett's 3rd sack of the game.
What's the end result?
Guess what?
Quarterback gets hit.
We're going to E3
Gotta
next
imagine
year.
the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd
So we
down
can go
following the
fucking
sack. It's
rip
2nd
these
and
EA
18.
fucking guys a new one.
I thought you were serious, too. I was like, oh,
I
that's
am.
sweet. You and your dad are gone. And then you said that. And then you were just joking.
Nah,
Where
me and
takes
you.
the give from
We're gonna
Get
LA.
up, get up, get up,
He'll be
get
taken
up.
down at the 18.
We're gonna go to LA and we're gonna go to E3 and we're gonna go there and they're gonna be like, all right, what do we need to work on with Madden? Fix all Madden, damn it, on simulation.
I would just tell him to dumb down the linebackers, bro. These linebackers are too OP.
Sir, they already are dumbed down.
Are you kidding me? Patty Mahomes, dude. You can throw on the run, bro.
It's up to the 34-yard line.
I want to see that in real life.
For the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage.
I'm about to pull up some
17
film
on the
on
play.
Patty Mahomes. If he can throw the ball like that in real
Why?
life, I'll
Dude, these linebackers are like stupid.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be
And when I say
basketball
stupid, I mean they're
Aw,
stupid.
Shane
annoying.
Ray, get off the block, dude. Let's go. Oh, you got juked out by Pat. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Babyface Shane Ray.
I
Kidding
hate
me?
this
He's in
game.
the backfield.
Amendola was wide open for the first down and Tannehill overthrew with him. That's what EA does to you.
Trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that
If
defensive
there's
line
one
is eating
company
them
I
alive.
just want to burn to the ground, it's EA.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it with Webb.
Get him. Get him. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Is that you, Shelby? I see you, Shelby. You got a female name, but I see you, Shelby.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now here's Mahomes.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Robert
Throw that
Quinn
away.
fucking elbowed
So
Deshaun Watson
he
in the
gets
throat
tossed
right
it
now.
away, but that brings up 4th.
My girlfriend said she's going to be here in 10 minutes. It's been 20 already, babe.
So throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
That's all I could do is laugh.
So that'll be
dude, that was a weird-ass punt. But I'll take it.
And
he punted for like
for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's see what crazy. Here comes DT, 5 catches, 136 yards, 1 TD.
This crew had to punt last
Is Jerome Baker's
but when you got a lead like
player of the week
to play
this
the field
week?
position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done.
Oh my God, I can't do Fat Williams over there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
There we go. 4th down, our
It's
ball.
real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Fumagalli. Fumagalli.
Puma eat my butt cheeks.
From midfield, here's Keenum. He's got it. The tight end, Jeff.
No, why do you get shoelace tackled here, man? Come on, bro. If that was Jake Butt, he would have ran his butt up the sideline.
Would you let your
There's a
girlfriend
lot of fun
reverse
watching
roll
the
with you?
NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
You would? Yep.
Wow, I motion one dude and their whole defense shifts over.
I have 41 yards rushing.
Longest run of his life.
23 yards rushing.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 16 yards there, 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Hey, you sure to throw it up for your final
The
play.
great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the throw left
He caught it.
Here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
What? They're ruling it
Couldn't
incomplete?
keep his feet in. 2nd down.
How do you trip me up like that? Like, why isn't there not a thing to stop people from tripping you? How is my momentum not strong enough to do that? Alright, EA. Devontae Parker, you fucking suck. That was your pass. That was yours, and you dropped it. Okay, he didn't even get blocked. Let's go. Good job, Kenny. JJ Watt's glitchy as hell. Hello? Hello?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
You're a foot taller than Tyler. You couldn't catch that.
Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Wow, you gotta be quiet now.
Keenum going to try and throw on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And McManus able to put it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out come the Chiefs now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a play fake here on first down.
How do you make that throw? How do you make that throw this time? But I can't.
But instead it falls down incomplete.
Okay, dude.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
Green, 39.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go. Blue 45.
And the blitz does come. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Shaquille Barrett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. You thought we'd see pressure. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, I thought that they'd be very aggressive in that type of a situation, and that's what they call getting home, because home is where the quarterback is.
And where the heart is.
And that heart just got shattered in 1,000 pieces.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. A good return there, 17 yards. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play. Keenum to Thomas. 44 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
Why are you
that
yelling?
had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Damian Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now McManus for the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On the run, it's Ware. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This is West. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And Denver getting set to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Keenum will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Keenum now to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backward.
It'd be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And now here comes Kansas City. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with West. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The former first-round pick Shane Ray in on the tackle.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. On 1st down, Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they get on that play.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Green 90. Green 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete to tight end Kelsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Green 90. Green 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. And defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
He's multi-talented and so versatile. Had a career-high 8 touchdowns last year with Alex Smith at the helm. And while Patrick Mahomes has a reputation of being a gunslinger, if he can focus on number 87, Travis Kelsey in the red zone, he's going to do just fine.
Butker now to add the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Butker now to kick this one away. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10, Keenum here again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Keenum going to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it. It's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. Now Keenum throwing on second. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Back to throw, Keenum. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Keenum. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Oh, able to avoid him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
From the red zone, it's Keenum. Dancing to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Now Keenum, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Keenum now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Justin Houston in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Here's Keenum now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. And now we'll we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Now Keenum on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Ready. Green 90. Green 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it to West on the dump off. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Broncos, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now.